installment of the KEYT Business Report. Joining us live in studio this morning is financial specialist Tim Tremblay. Great to see you. It's been a couple of weeks. And you think this financial plan is good news, more oversight?
I think it is in the big picture. You know, Beth, not a whole lot's going to change with the financial community with the bill, with this exception. The regulation of derivatives, I think, is important. It's going to put everyone on a level playing field as far as those type of investments are concerned. They've been so complicated in the past and not transparent. And so investors as well as Wall Street now will be on the same level playing field. We'll be able to look at those things and see if they make sense, where in the past it was always kind of a mystery with those derivatives.
Okay, so that's the best news. Anything else? I know that things have been very pessimistic, negative over the past couple of weeks on Wall Street and with consumer confidence.
Yeah, it has. Confidence levels plunged 9.5 points from 76 down to 65 with the Reuters University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index, and so that tells us that, you know, folks are feeling a little difficult right now as far as this market's concerned and the economy. We need to stay the course, and I'll tell you, folks need advice in navigating through this difficult economy. There are things that they can do to reach their goals, but you can't sit there in fear. You have to move forward and make these decisions for your financial future.
Okay, we have a couple of viewers looking to you to lead them down the path with some advice. Giselle in Santa Barbara has a question for you. As I began my financial plan, I have this question. I'm ready to get another car. I know financially it makes sense to buy a used car, but should I buy or lease?
Now, that's something we're hearing a lot these days, Giselle. The problem with leasing a car is that you'll pay on a car forever and still wind up not owning anything. Leases are expensive and difficult to calculate, especially since the law doesn't require dealers to disclose all the numbers with a lease agreement. To me, it's a little like renting an apartment. Basically, you rent an apartment, you're paying someone else's mortgage. When you lease a car, you're paying the car loan for the dealer. When you turn the car back in, you're charged for any excess mileage driven and any dents or wear that the dealer deems to be out of the ordinary. Giselle, buy your car. Your monthly payments will go toward building up equity, and when you're done making the payments, you'll own the car free and clear. If you buy your car and keep it for 10 years, studies have shown that you'll be thousands of dollars richer in retirement.
And when you lease and you turn that in, they really nick you, don't they, for those, every scratch, every stain, that sort of thing.
They do. There are certain situations with companies where they're continually turning cars over where leases can make good sense.
Sure.
But in the long term, for individuals, if you can buy and get these low rates, that's the way to go.
Okay, some great deals out there right now on used vehicles as well. Okay, second question for you. This is from Jason in Camarillo. He asks, I'm beginning to put together an investment portfolio of stocks and bonds. My dad told me to stay away from derivatives. What exactly is a derivative?
You know, we're hearing a lot about those
Yes.
here today. Jason, in the financial community, a derivative is merely a contract between two or more parties with the value of that contract determined by fluctuations of the underlying assets. Those underlying assets could be stocks, bonds, commodities, currencies, interest rates, options, or market indices. Most derivatives are complex and are characterized by high leverage and hence high risk. Jason, be careful and be sure to discuss derivatives with your financial consultant before investing.
Okay, Tim, some great responses there. Now, if you have a question, an email that you'd like to send to Tim or to us, or a comment, you can do so by sending it to bizreport@KEYT.com. Simply leave your name, question, city in which you live, and we'll try to answer some of those during our Wednesday morning business report. We'll see you back here next week.
Next week, the Dodgers have been struggling just like our economy.
Yep.
They're going to get back on a winning streak, and we'll see Wall Street do the same.
We're hoping. Okay,
All right.
knock on Formica. Okay, we'll see you next week. Thanks, Tim.
You're welcome.